Picking the right people is every manager's #1 recurring problem and never-ending headache. But Brad Smart has the cure. Brad is the author of Topgrading and is frequently regarded as the world's #1 expert on hiring. Brad taught Jack Welch and Larry Bossidy how to more than triple their hiring success, and he can teach you too. Many leading companies and hundreds of small companies have used top-grading methods to improve their talent. Do you see some familiar names here?
Topgrading and the book Topgrading is the single most important and relevant business book that I have ever read.
There's nothing that is done more for our company than Topgrading, and it'll be a culture as long as we have our company.
Every business wants to say it has the best team. Few do. Topgrading is a strategy that can turn aspiration into reality. It has worked for Citadel.
As a result of our top-grading efforts, we've really been able to attract more A players. And with more A players, we've been going after winning larger contracts. And as a result, delivering with top quality for our customers. Profits are up, revenue's skyrocketing, and things are really looking great for the future.
In the fight against cardiovascular disease and stroke, Topgrading helped us raise an additional $50 million over the preceding year.
To teach you what these companies learn to improve their hiring, here's Brad Smart.
Hi, Brad here. In this video, I'll give you a crash course. First, explaining why only 25% of the people most companies hire turn out to be high performers. And then I'll share with you some top-grading nuggets. Some common sense top-grading methods that will improve your hiring success today. Finally, I have a small gift for you, a 50-page ebook that spells out all the top-grading methods that have enabled leading companies to achieve 90% hiring success. 65,000 case studies revealed what I just said. At every salary level, only about 1 in 4 people hired turns out to be a star, a high performer, an A player. 2 turn out to be, well, disappointing. And 1 typically turns out to be a chronic low performer. Here's why. I met with just the #1 human resource executives at just Global 100 companies, and they confirmed only 25% of the people they hire turn out to be high performers. Aha! Except for the top graders in the room who bragged about their success. All but the top graders use the same 3 old-fashioned, outdated, and ineffective methods. What are these methods? Most companies screen candidates based on resumes. But you know resumes are deceptive and incomplete. You get a zillion resumes, and they all look great, but you waste a lot of time talking to mediocre candidates, right? The second commonplace but ineffective hiring method is reliance on a series of 1-hour competency, or sometimes called behavioral interviews. But the trouble is, these are easy for candidates to fake. Candidates are asked questions such as, "Can you give me an example of when you were a good team player?" Figuring the reference checks will be with their friends, candidates simply hype their accomplishments and downplay any negatives. The third commonplace but ineffective hiring method is to call references the candidates pick. But these are biased. These are people they worked with, golfing buddies, maybe even their priest. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, but you get the point.
Here's the good news. In the next few minutes, Brad will teach you how to dramatically improve your hiring success. Brad, tell us, what are some basic top-grading methods?
First, with top grading, candidates are told from the start that in order to get a job offer, they will eventually have to arrange personal reference calls with their former bosses and maybe some others. C players don't want you talking with their bosses, and they know they probably won't get their former bosses to talk with you anyway. But A players can. They really can arrange for their former bosses to talk with you. Second, in top grading, candidates are screened with the top grading career history form. That form shows all their salaries, boss ratings,
likes and dislikes in jobs, and the real reasons for leaving employers. And with that information, you invite only the top candidates in for face-to-face interviews. Next, in addition to 1-hour competency or behavioral interviews, candidates participate in what has been called the Holy Grail of hiring, the silver bullet, by far the most powerful hiring method ever created, and that's the chronological top grading interview, using the famous Top Grading Interview Guide. Starting with the first full-time job and coming forward chronologically through all jobs, the candidate is asked to describe all successes and accomplishments, all failures and mistakes, all appraisals by bosses, and all other key decisions and relationships, plus some additional questions. This is a very thorough interview. High performers love the top grading interview because they'll be talking at length about one of their favorite subjects, themselves. And they will be very honest in this interview because they know that in the last step of the hiring process, they will have to arrange reference calls with bosses. Here's one final tip, and it's an important one. Use 2 interviewers, at least for the higher level jobs. 2 interviewers, that's the tandem top grading interview. And believe me, 2 heads are 100 times better than 1.
This short movie will end with a small gift from Brad, one that can help you hire better right away. Begin now by downloading a free ebook, Avoid Costly Mishires, which elaborates on all the top grading hiring methods. Just click to sign up for the newsletter, Top Grading Tips, and you'll get the latest top grading research and case studies. And then immediately download the 50-page top grading book. Do it now. You can use top grading methods that are all common sense right away. Your high cost of mishires will tumble. Your company will perform better. Your job performance will improve. And you'll finally enjoy some balance in life because you can delegate to your team of high performers.